What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I will be putting together the inflatable paint booth. I'm currently sitting on that inflatable paint booth. It comes in this size box. It's a 26 by 15 by 10 V-bore inflatable paint booth. I got it from Amazon. The link for this is in the description. So I'm gonna be opening this thing up. I'm gonna be setting it up outside of the shop and blowing it up and checking it all out today with you guys. And this, in my opinion, is probably one of the better ones out there, mainly because of the size and the price point. This was $698 with free shipping. The size was probably one of the better ones. They do make bigger ones that can be like 1,000 and up, and they also make a little bit smaller ones as well. So there are different options out there. So the tent that I was sanding the car in was 10 foot by 20. And it was a little small, but at the same time, you could paint a car in that size. So I did go with something a little bit bigger. This one does have a separate room that you can enter in, mix your paint, or do whatever you have to before you actually enter into the booth. Or you can take that wall down and have the full 26 feet of workspace if you needed to. So you could have a car and something else. I will be putting inside of this thing a stand to do my front license plate piece, the gas door lid, and then my side mirrors as well. But before we do all that stuff, we're gonna take this thing out of the box, set it up, blow it up, and see what it looks like. So inside we have a big blower, small blower, and then there's the tent, and I'm not sure what they are, and that's probably some hardware and stuff, but we'll open that shortly. All laid out, and I have the big motor hooked up to the bigger side, and then the airflow motor, the smaller one, to this orange hose there, and you just tie them around the front of the blower motors. I have it inflated right now. So those extra things in the bag are, these are sandbags to anchor it, and they give you a bunch of rope and some stakes, like if it's in the grass. So what I'm doing is cutting rope, and I'm using weights from a weight set on each corner to anchor it down. Or in my case, so it doesn't blow away. So now we'll do the tour. So looking in here, that's where we're gonna put the car. So there are anchors at each post point, one there, one there. The one thing too is right here is a vent or an area where you can help deflate it. So when I was blowing it up, it was taking a while, then I realized that these were open, so I had to shut these, and then it popped right up. These are removable here. I believe they're like filters or something like that. Same thing up top. and at the bottom are anchor areas. So this is the main bay door here. That whole thing unzips, and it also gives you one entry door here like that. So I mean, the thing is pretty big. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, which is a good thing. Same thing on the other side, and all that's open too, so it gives you plenty of light inside for where you're painting. Fans. Alright, so this is this smaller room in here. And then there's this entry here that you can close off. This door here is actually removable too, like I was saying earlier. So if you want more space or don't care to have this, you can just take this completely off. These are removable too. Alright, so this is the whole paint area. So it's definitely a good size and very well lit in here. It also helps having it outside too. Alright, so my first opinion here is that this thing is actually really cool and definitely worth the money because of the size. I was a little worried about it being a little too small, especially on the sides, not long ways. The length is more than enough, but the size of it seems perfectly fine, especially how everything kind of bumps out from the main structural pieces here. So I am really happy with the way this thing turned out. So next thing is we're gonna pull the car in and start painting this thing. So if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Thanks for watching.